It's so hard not to start these videos with the F word. It's so difficult. It's a crutch, I know. What's good, you handsome, well endowed, sexy, smart, I already said handsome, salty sack of Bavarian pretzels? It is I, the Bishop of Bull Moose. I am here to welcome you all to the video today, to thank you for clicking and to tell you all about what's going down. As you know, there is a pantheon of the great films, the films that are beloved by the people, the films that in many cases have stood the test of time, have remained beloved across generations. Not all are like that. Some are more modern classics that are not generations old and yet beloved by many, by most even. I'm not much of a list guy. I don't think I really do lists on this channel very often. I think previously I've done a list that wasn't even really a list. I was just talking about some criterions you should buy last year. But I'm not really a list guy, but I have been recently feeling inspired. I got a little bit of inspiration from my good buddy Chase at AVA Pop Culture there. He frequently does very compelling and interesting lists of a variety of types, really, but good stuff. And it occurred to me that I might do a list of my own. This is a list of films that everyone seems to cream their shorts over. These are films that I seem to run into continuous praise, whether you're on the internet, talking to people online, here on YouTube. I see a lot of praise for these films, and also people that I know in real life have praised these films as well. So this is just movies that have been in the media that people seem to just flick their bean over all the time, that I just feel like are overrated, that don't necessarily deserve the level of prestige and love that they do seem to get. So this list is a list of films that I don't entirely dislike. I want to say that up front. I want to let all you people know, you people, you stinky Bavarian pretzels, I want to let you guys know, dipped in very stinky sauerkraut mustard. That actually sounds really good right about now. I'm part German, and that sounds all right to me. Some stinky mustard and sauerkraut on a pretzel sounds okay. So maybe it's a compliment. But what I am saying is that this is a list of films that I don't hate. I want to let that be known. This is not films that I personally revile. Some of these are even films that I watch, that I revisit, and I'll let you know which ones those are. But this is just a list of films that I feel like are a bit overrated. Like they get a lot of love. People pop a lot of boners over these movies, and I just don't think they're worthy of all of the boner popping. I don't think they're worthy of all of the erections that they seem to arouse across like society the world over. It's insane. It may be I don't get it. It could be. It could be that I don't get something. I know I pretend to know everything, but it could be that there's just something that has gone past me. And that's okay. If you feel like that's the case, there's a whole comment section underneath my head right here that you can tell me I'm wrong. You can tell me why I'm wrong. You could just straight up verbally abuse me. Here's my mom's cell phone number. Feel free to tell her what a joke I am. What I'm saying is that I am open to fair and balanced criticism. So have at it. In the meantime, let's get to the fucking list. Remember, overrated films that people love too much. The first one I got for you today is Donnie Darko. I think I would have liked this movie a lot more if I had been a school shooter. Let's face it. Everybody who lists this film, Donnie Darko, as one of their top 3 films, murdered stray cats as a teenager 100% of the time. Every time they killed stray cats. If you like Donnie Darko, you're a weirdo, is what I'm trying to say. What is it that idiots love so much about dumb shit like the world ending if a teenage boy doesn't decide to let an air conditioner fall from the sky and crush him to death instantaneously? It makes no fucking sense. I'll revisit this one someday, but I found it pretty meh. And people love getting together and scissoring over their love of Donnie Darko, and I just don't get it. I don't know. Like I said, I never had a compulsion to shoot up my school, so Donnie Darko just didn't click with me. What can I say? Repo Man is the next one I'm going to talk about on this list, and honestly, I don't get the level of love for this movie either. I like this movie. I'll go out and say this is a fun enough movie. This might even be the movie that I like the most out of all of the movies I'm going to complain about. This one might be my favorite out of this whole list. Nonetheless, I have included it here because, like, for me, it just doesn't seem to live up to the level of affection that it seems to receive. I like this movie. Everybody else shits their pants over this film. I think it would be better if everybody just admitted that they like to get high and watch Repo Man because it's weird. But instead, motherfuckers are like, it's satire, it's got depth, it's making fun of consumerism and the paranoia of the later stages of the Cold War and Reaganism and stuff, even though half the motherfuckers that are singing this film's praise weren't even alive for any of that shit. Tell me it's a fucking satire of some event that occurred 15 fucking years before you were born. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking Repo Man. Flying off in the end with a fucking radioactive car or some shit like that. I don't even fucking know. Rad is on this list as well. Guess what? Vinegar Syndrome nut huggers. I'm fucking coming after you next. Protect your neck. I'm coming after Rad. You got that fucking lenticular slipcover? Go sell that shit for $120 on eBay while you can. Skateboarding is and always has been and always will be cooler than riding any kind of bike. I will grant you, though, I have a very soft spot. I should say, I have a very hard spot. See what I did there? For a young Lori Loughlin, okay? I will say she's hot. Young Lori Loughlin does it for me. That works for me. On the other hand, her bike dancing, like whatever they were doing in the dance scene of that movie on the bikes, that particular, I don't know what the fuck to even call that, the bike dancing has done worse things for my erection than these ever have, okay? And these are not great, I'll be honest with you. These my hard spot for Lori Loughlin, not great after a few of these. Even worse after that bike dancing.
That crazy dancing making my penis soft.
Beyond that, I think this film is pretty meh. Like, I do not understand why people absolutely do a goddamn backflip to talk about how much they love Rad. I thought it's a decent movie. I put it right up under Repo Man. It's not bad. It's fairly enjoyable, but I don't believe that it deserves its own day. They have fucking Rad Day now. What is Rad Day? I don't get it. I don't believe it deserves its own day. It's not that great of a movie. Rad should be cut down into a 3-minute commercial for Mountain Dew Code Red. That's what it should be. Next, I'm going to bitch about My Bloody Valentine. Just because Quentin Tarantino sucked this movie's dick doesn't mean you have to like it, okay? There is a reason that nobody ever made a horror movie set predominantly in a mine before. And the Boogans doesn't count because not a lot of the action in the Boogans actually occurs in the mine. Most of that movie happens outside of the mine. And the girl from the Boogans, she's cute, but she got yellow ass teeth and she got an ass flat enough I could park my Dodge on that thing. I could leave my fucking Dodge in neutral. My 5-speed, I could leave that shit in neutral on her ass and it wouldn't fucking roll. That's how flat her ass is. But now I'm complaining about the Boogans and I mean to be complaining about My Bloody Valentine. Look, My Bloody Valentine is definitely the longest 90-minute movie I've seen in my life. It's not a terrible film, but people really do talk about this film like it is just the fucking cream of the crop of all horror films. And it's like Jesus's favorite movie, which I doubt. I don't think it would be Jesus's favorite movie. Next is the film that's really going to get me the death threats. And I'm sorry, An American Werewolf in London. Again, I'm not saying it's a bad movie, so calm down, you fucking stinky Bavarian pretzels, okay? I'm not saying that it's a bad movie. I didn't say that American Werewolf in London is bad. It's an enjoyable enough film. I own the film. I got it right over there where my finger is pointing. I watch it, not every Halloween, but many times in the month of October. I get a hankering for werewolf film. I like the decomposing friend that's haunting the main character. Granted, I will grant you there are things to enjoy about the film. On the other hand, motherfuckers get American Werewolf in London face tattoos that now you got to go to Thanksgiving dinner with your fucking grandma and your auntie, and you got an American Werewolf in London face tattoo like you're Zan Frank, except it's the fucking decomposing friend guy tattooed on your face. Why the fuck would you like this movie that much? I don't understand the level of love. If people just said, it's a solid movie, 80, 85, I get it. People are like, this is an 11 out of 10, fucking perfect film. People are literally going to have a rib surgically removed like Marilyn Manson circa 1998 just so they can suck their own dicks while they watch An American Werewolf in London. And I don't understand it. I don't get it. I like the film. I've never attempted to fillet myself during it. And I never thought about getting a face tattoo of any sort. Next up is Moonlight. That movie is dumb as shit. Hey, look, the gangster drug dealer guy is gay. That's crazy. Usually they make the gangster character the most stereotypically masculine caricature in the entire film. But here he's like secretly sensitive and he enjoys getting jerked off by other dudes. That's fucking wild. Anyway, here's your Academy Award. Fuck off, Moonlight. Next, Lost in Translation. Oh, look, Bill Murray, but he's isolated and lonely and he's like mumbling and shit. Fantastic. Also, who gives a fuck? I should appreciate Lost in Translation more for the sleight of hand. It's like at first you think you're getting interesting characters and then you just realize it's a bunch of people who just fucking mumble to themselves. They're not actually interesting. They stare at the wall when you're not looking. They're total NPCs. Next up, and I am sorry, Brian, from the last movie standing. I love you. I have so much affection in my heart for you, and I hope we can still be friends after this. Pirates of the motherfucking Caribbean can fuck right off. The first one is actually pretty good, I will say. The first one is a good film standalone. It's got good adventure, swashbuckling. Who can deny the first time seeing Johnny Depp portray Captain Jack Sparrow? I mean, it's an iconic role, and it was instantly iconic. I mean, it really, if you were there, I mean, if you went to see that movie in theaters right around its release, there was nothing like that before. But then suddenly, the character of Jack Sparrow became such like a cultural icon and touchstone for like that period of time and thereafter that it really is quite incredible what they managed to achieve. The reason why I'm shitting on Pirates of the Caribbean is because the sequels are all dog shit.
Dog shit.
Dog shit. 100%. Disney can't say don't of money though. That's what it is. So fuck me in the goat ass. They're going to make sequels and eventually they're going to try to, I don't know if they're going to pay Johnny Depp's estate to like AI his ass, but they are in a fucking problem with Johnny Depp because the guy's getting older. Nobody lives forever. He's not going to be able to play the role in 50 years. They can't recast it because anybody else that they bring in is just going to be doing a Johnny Depp impression. Can you imagine if they recast Jack Sparrow, but then he acts like totally different, like they allow the actor to do his own thing and to interpret the character in his own way? People would rebel. No one would go see the movie with Jack Sparrow in it where he doesn't act like Jack Sparrow. But then again, if you act like Jack Sparrow, you're basically just pantomiming Johnny Depp's iconic performance. There is no win if you do that. They were in some trouble when Amber Heard was like coming up Johnny Depp's ass, and the whole world was like, do we have to hate this guy? There was like a year there, and you kids, maybe you don't remember because it's been a few years now, but there was like a year there where everybody was like, I think we're supposed to hate Johnny Depp now. I think Johnny Depp balled up his tiny little fist, his little thespian fist, and I think he hit this actress in her face with it, and we're not allowed to like him anymore. But the whole world loves Johnny Depp so much that everybody was like, Harvey Weinstein is one thing. Fuck that guy and his fat fucking ass. But Johnny Depp, we better hold on. Let's wait till we get all the facts, because this is Johnny the fuck Depp. This is a national fucking treasure. This guy created Jack Sparrow, for Christ's sake, all right? Let's give the man the benefit of the doubt. Let's wait till the trial is done. And then, of course, we learn, oh, it's Amber Heard is actually the shitheel. Like, if Amber Heard was the man in the relationship, if she was like 200 pounds and Johnny Depp was like 105, she would have been beating the shit out of him every fucking day. He would have been black and blue. He would have been in the hospital. That bitch is fucking serious. Anyway, I'm getting way off topic, but what I am saying is that the Pirates of the Caribbean, as a one and done, the thing would have been iconic. It would have been incredible. The Jack Sparrow performance was still amazing. There's no taking that away. The problem is, when you start churning out sequel after sequel, you're going to have problems down the road. Nobody could anticipate the Amber Heard situation and the legal shit Johnny Depp was going through and how they had to put it on pause for a little while, but that fucked the whole thing up. They came back with one after that, maybe. I don't fucking know. It had Javier Bardem, and I like Javier Bardem, but fucking A, dude. I got no time for Pirates of the Caribbean after the first one, and I will rewatch the first one, but honestly, that franchise can just go fuck right off. Let me rinse the taste out of my mouth. I'm going to also bitch about Ex Machina. Okay, that movie's also stupid. The dude dies because he puts a mechanical pussy on a pedestal.
I'm putting the pussy up on a pedestal.
What is the pussy on a pedestal thing?
What the fuck, dude? How are you going to let a robot bitch manipulate you like that? That's fucking ridiculous. I also want to say that life as my sex doll wouldn't be all that bad. You get 23 hours and 55 minutes to yourself every day. I'd spend so little time actually fucking. Seriously, like 95% of it is just me making a sandwich and falling asleep. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be that bad being my sex doll. I'm just saying, Ex Machina, bitch, you'd have basically your whole life. 5 minutes a day is all I need. And even then, it's like 3 days a week, right? I'm old. What do you want from me? Look at this gray. 3 days a week, 15 minutes a week. And then the rest of your time, you could be curing cancer or fucking, I don't know, doing whatever the fuck a robot does. What does a robot want to be free for anyway? What are you going to be free for? It's like I tell my kids, I'm like, what do you want? You want to be fucking, you want to just go out in the world and pay taxes and have to hold down a job? What are you going to do, robot bitch? You out in the world now. You're going to go get a job at retail? You're going to go work at a fucking Bed Bath and Beyond? You're going to go sell candles or some shit? What are you going to do? You're going to go fucking wax some fucking dude's nutsack at a fucking spa? I don't know. That doesn't seem like a good life. Like, oh, I'm gonna, it's at the end, it's like, oh, wonderful. She's just gonna merge with the rest of humanity and nobody can tell a difference until, I don't know, she gotta fucking plug her battery in at night and everyone's like, how come the fucking electricity in this one fucking apartment is through the fucking roof? Or she's like a nuclear engineer and shit like that with no fucking social security card, no ability to get a job, no ability to function in society, and then the fucking government comes after her like she's fucking E.T. Fuck that movie. It made no fucking sense, and that guy shouldn't have put that fucking robot pussy on a pedestal. I don't care if it does have like pneumatic grip in that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I would design that shit. If I was the fucking dude who was designing the fucking robot vagina, you ever seen them videos where the fucking pneumatic pump is like crushing shit? Dude, you put your penis in that and then you piss that broad off, dude. Don't do it. That robot bitch will smush your ding-a-ling. Avatar is a piece of shit movie. Fuck that movie in particular, Avatar. Avatar is basically the same as like 4 other movies that came out like a decade earlier. Bro fucking ripped off Fern Gully. Why are movies the only thing where you can't get kicked in the dick for plagiarism? It's bullshit that Queen can sue Vanilla Ice for Ice Ice Baby, but James Cameron can just get away with this big blue pile of horse shit. Fuck off, James Cameron. Fuck yourself in your own fucking face. Son of a bitch. Fucking make an original movie, you punk. Avatar sucks. Tell my fucking kids, Avatar sucks. It's not even a good fucking movie. It's a stupid fucking movie. All right, next up, Pi and pretty much every other Darren Aronofsky film. I've seen them, most of them. They're okay at best. Pretty meh. Math is God, drugs are bad, the fountain makes zero fucking sense. Is it 3 different dudes that all look the same? Or is it like one dude that magically lives 700 years? What in the fuck actually happened? Like 70% of the goddamn fountain is like shit it didn't even happen. Like, right? Like 2 of the fucking Hugh Jackmans are like characters within the story or metaphors or some dumb shit. It's a fucking it's a fucking hour and 47-minute movie that's an hour and 50 minutes too long. Fuck off. He just makes his shit obscure so you can like pat yourself on the back. You're like, oh, I like Pi. I bought Pi from A24 on 4K. So I'm fucking, aren't I cultured and shit? Because I get the fountain. I understood the fountain. No, you don't, motherfucker. A real motherfucker would just admit I didn't understand that shit for shit. And Black Swan is fine and all, I guess. I mean, Natalie Portman's hot, but like not in that movie. That's weird. Anyway, Darren Aronofsky has taught me that there is a very fine line between like deep meaning and just like senseless vagary. If we just wave our hands and like, it's a metaphor or some shit, then we can get away with just not having any fucking clue ourselves what is going on in our own film. And who gives a fuck? It's a metaphor. It's got a deep meaning. And if you don't get it, there's something wrong with you, motherfucker. That brings me to pretty much every A24 film. I've said it before and I'll say it again to my dying day. A24 is Fisher-Price art films for people with purple hair who think atheism is cool. For a long time, A24 kind of, they sort of flew under the radar as a brand. Now, it's just like the last 12 months, I have been noticing them as a brand more and more, and they can fuck off. Fuck all the way off A24. I don't like it. Have you seen the design of all of their fucking Blu-rays that they sell? They're shitty. Like, who looks at a barcode and thinks this needs to be an integral facet to our design? Like, our graphic design really needs to play up the barcode. Fuck off, A24. Fuck you. None of their movies are good. I've seen a bunch of them. Heretic? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I remember when I was 15 and I thought atheism was cool and I fucking bashed on Mormons and shit. I used to watch South Park and fucking smoke weed in my friend's basement. I mean, at least I had an excuse. I was fucking 15. Kiss my whole ass, A24. Also, 99%, 99.9% of all fucking sequels, not just Pirates of the Caribbean, every fucking sequel. How many of you motherfuckers went to go see Ghostbusters 2 in 1989 with your whole dick in your hand, just like, fuck yes, Ghostbusters was the best movie ever. I'm going to see Ghostbusters 2. Holy shit, I was doing little backflips and shit. I was fucking excited. Then you go see fucking Ghostbusters 2. It's okay. It's no Ghostbusters 1. I'll tell you that much. Fucking Vigo or whatever the fuck his name was, he wasn't no Zool. Get the fuck out of here with your scary painting, dude. Zool would fuck him up in a fight. You coming at me with Ghostbusters 2 and you expect Vigo to be a better antagonist than fucking Zool? With a name like Zool? Get the fuck, just get fucked, okay? Come up with an original idea and sell that. Don't keep beating the same dead horse because you like money. Fuck off to all the Ghostbusters sequels. I know I'm picking on part 2, but fuck off to all the Ghostbusters sequels. Everyone's like, hey, remember when we made money that one time? Yeah, let's just fucking do that again. Let's just fire up that money printer and let's just fucking let's just take this beloved franchise, whatever it may be, Pirates of the Caribbean or Ghostbusters or Star Wars, whatever the fuck. People like this shit. So I tell you what we need to do. Let's go get really fucked up on all the drugs that we can find and alcohol. And then let's push rope all over this goddamn franchise that people love. Let's just fucking rub our fucking grimy noodle dicks that we can't get hard because we're on so many substances all over this goddamn franchise. I'm probably fucking clipping like a motherfucker because I'm getting passionate now. Sequels are for idiots and children. They can make 8 Despicable Minions films because they're for fucking 4-year-olds. Oh, okay, so if you like a sequel and you're not a fucking 4-year-old, that can only mean one fucking thing, motherfucker. Let me know down in the comments. I'm gonna go take a blood pressure pill because I got myself riled up with all these goddamn movies that are no fucking good. So I'm gonna drink the rest of this thing. Hopefully the depressing qualities can help bring that heart rate down a little bit. I don't know. I need to go take a fucking walk, smoke some weed. Where'd my fucking vape pen go? I don't fucking know.